Right.
Yes, greetings, family. My name is Michael Duncan. I'm the President General of the UNIA. ACL started by Marcus Garvey in 1914. We know that the UNIA revolutionized things for black people all over the world. I want to thank each and every Rastaman who continued the work of Marcus Garvey up until today. I have taken on the mantle of doing the work that Marcus Garvey did. And sister, I see you waving the red, black, and green. The red, black, and green is the flag that the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey gave us. And folks, but here's this. I'm going to have Brother Raymond Duguay give you a little history, 2 minutes of history. Then this is my son, the Honorable Marcus. I named him after the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. I tell him that, brother, you have a lot of work to do. You have some big shoes to fill, but I'm training him. And right now, and remember, Marcus Garvey created this flag for us. He gave it as the UNIA flag back. But say 1920. So here's Marcus going to say the ode to the flag written by Amy Jacks Garvey.
Regardless of what is told of it, here's to this flag of mine, the red, black, and green, hopes of its future bright, Africa has seen. Here's to the red of it, great nation shall know of it, in time to come. Red blood shall flow of it, historian shall write of it, great flag of mine. Here's to the black of it, 400 million is back of it, whose destiny depends on it, the red, black, and green of it, great flag of mine. Here's to the green of it, young men shall dream of it, face shot and shelt of it, waving so high. Here's to the whole of it, Carter's brought and control of it, please for my soul of it, thank God for giving it, great flag of mine.
Folks, before we start anything about the UNIA and Marcus Garvey, we have to bring the actual voice of Marcus Garvey in the house. So do you mind us bringing the voice of Marcus Garvey in the park today? I'm going to ask my son to start that voice. Marcus Garvey wrote African fundamentalism. I'm going to ask my son to start it, and I will finish the voice of Marcus Garvey. Let me believe that Marcus Garvey is actually in the park here. So Marcus, African fundamentalism for me, my brother.
The time has come for the black man to forget and cast behind him his hero worship and adoration of other races, and to start out immediately to create and emulate heroes of his own. We must canonize our own martyrs and elevate to positions of fame and honor black men and women who have made distinct contributions to our racial history. Sojourner Truth is worthy of singlet, alongside of Joan of Arc, Kiswell Tuck, and George William Gordon, with the halo of martyrdom, with no less glory than that of the martyrs of any other race. Jackson's Helens and Machete's brilliancy as soldiers and statesmen, outshone of Cromwell, Napoleon, or Washington. Hence, they're entitled to be looked as heroes among men. Africa has produced countless numbers of men and women in war and in peace, whose lust and bravery outshines that of other people. Then why not seek good and perfection in ourselves? We must inspire a literature and promulgate a doctrine of our own, without any apologies to the powers that be. The right is the black man's in Africa's. A contrary sentiment and cross opinions go to the winds. Oppositions to race independence is the weapon of the enemy to defeat the hopes of an unfortunate people. We are entitled to our own opinions and are obligated to or bound by the opinions of others. If others laugh at you, return no laughter to them. If they mimic you, return a compliment with equal force. They have no more right to dishonor, disrespect, or disregard the feelings of manhood than you have in dealing with them. Honor them when they honor you. Disregard them when they violently treat you. Their arrogance is but skin deep in an assumption that has no foundation in morals or in law. They have sprung from the same family tree of obscurity as we have. Their history is as rude as primitveness as ours. Their ancestors were wild and naked, living in caves and in branches of trees like monkeys as ours. They made sacrifices in the flesh of their own dead, in the raw meat of wobbies for centuries, even as they accused us of doing. Their cannibalism was more prolonged than ours. We had a single... We are embracing the arts and sciences on the banks of the Nile. There is no drinking human blood and EDL schools of their conquered day. When our civilization had reached a new day of progress, their ancestors were still running naked, living in holes and in caves with rats, bats, and other insects and animals. After we have already fathomed the mercy of the stars and reduced the heavenly constellations to regular men and calculus, they were still backwoods men, living in ignorance and blatant darkness. The world is in debt to us for the benefits of our civilization. They stole our art society from Africa. Then why should we be ashamed of ourselves? The modern influence about duplicates of a better civilization that we reflected thousands of years ago.
Go ahead. Go ahead, son. You're doing great.
Without the advantage of what is buried and hidden, to be resurrected and reintroduced by the intelligence of our generation and posterity.
Oh, man.
Thank you. Brother, as you said, we're going to bring the voice of the Honorable Marcus Garvey in the party. You want to continue with the brother's voice for 2 more minutes. This was Marcus Garvey, African fundamentalism. Brothers and sisters, when Marcus Garvey did what he did for us, Marcus Garvey said, when I did what I did, I knew exactly what would happen to me. He said, anyway, men who are in earnest are not afraid of consequences. Marcus Garvey was convicted on trumped-up charges and locked in the prison in Atlanta before he was deported to Jamaica. But he was so sure that they were going to kill him in prison, so he wrote a letter to the 12 million black people around the world. I'm going to recite that letter for you. The letter said, after my enemies are satisfied, I shall come back to serve. Marcus Garvey said, in life I shall be the same. He said, in death I shall be a terror to the foes of black liberty. He said, if death has power, count on me to be the real Marcus Garvey. If I may come in a cyclone, pestilence, or as God would have me, black people, don't you know I shall never desert you and make your enemies triumph over you? He said, would I not go to hell 1,000,000 times for you? Would I not cry at the footstool of the Lord omnipotent for you? Would I not walk the earth like the ghost of Macbeth for you? That's what he said. He said, be sure if it takes 1,000,000 years, the sins of our enemies shall visit the millionth generation of those who hinder and oppress us. If I die in Atlanta, my work then shall only begin, for I shall live in the spiritual to see the days of Africa's glory. Black people, when I am dead, wrap me in the mantle of the red, the black, and the green, for with God's grace and blessing I shall bring with me countless millions who have died in the Caribbean, North America, and Africa to aid us in the fight for freedom, liberty, and life. Marcus Garvey said, chance has never yet satisfied the hopes of a suffering people. Black people, aren't we suffering right now? Yes. We are the only one that send our children into a school system that benefit by miseducating them and don't get involved. We are the only one let an injustice policing system kill our young men and women every day and don't get involved. The brother said again, chance has never yet satisfied the hopes of a suffering people. Folks, look here. On a trip from London to Jamaica in 1940, Marcus Garvey asked a few questions. He said, where's our king and our kingdom? Where are our people of high places? He said, I couldn't see them, therefore I'm going to help you make them. People, I want to ask you today, where are our banks? Where are our supermarkets? We can't see them, people, therefore we must make them. Look, most of us are from Jamaica. And we have other people going into Jamaica, dealing with our yellow yam, our Scotch bonnet pepper, our breadfruit. They're bringing it here and selling it to us. I mean, are we stupid or what? But what's even more criminal, when these people go into Jamaica and they go into the hills and they're bargaining with our people, they're not asking them, what's your price for the yellow yam? They're telling them, I will pay you this. But we have decided that we are going to stop that. We are Southeast Queens, and brothers and sisters, we have collected $1 million from roughly 150 people in the community. We got a warehouse, a 15,000 square foot warehouse, where we're making a center where we can bring our goods from Jamaica and all over the world and sell to ourselves. But we need each and every one of you to stop going to those places and buy from them if they're not supporting our community. Our business place is at 13205 Merrick Boulevard. 13205 Merrick Boulevard, the corner of Belknap Street, right there. Come on down and see what you're doing. We were able to bring in a trailer load of what's a kilogram from Trinidad yesterday. We were able to bring up 400 bags of breadfruit from Manchester yesterday. We were able to bring a massive amount of Scotch bonnet pepper. Folks, I'm begging you, each and every one of you, stop by our warehouse. By the way, the UNIA tent is right over there. Stop by there and get a contact information. And this week, stop by and buy something. Even if it's a pepper, a breadfruit, a piece of jackfruit, let's buy from us.
Yes.
Let's put back our farmers in Jamaica to work again. This is nonsense. Yes, Bridget. But I'm saying, folks, I am tired of being sick and tired of what I see going on in our community. I see stores marked West Indian stores sometimes. I see stores marked West Indian stores. But I've never seen a West Indian working in there. Does that make sense, folks?
No.
I've never seen a West Indian working in there. So we're saying, let's take this mantle into our hands. Let's control our destiny economically. Let's spend our money with ourselves. Right now we're spending a lot of money. How many of you go to Farmville on the weekend? Is Farmville investing back in the community?
No.
How you run to the corner fruit stand? Where no West Indian live or no West Indian work. They just take our money. We spend the money with them at 9 a.m. It leaves our community by 5 p.m. Black people. If we change the way we do business tonight, our life situation change tomorrow. I also own the Jamaica Breeze restaurant on Merrick, and I give back 10% of my profit to the community, because we must not be like the others who make the money at 9 a.m. and leave the community with it by 5 p.m. Folks, I'm begging you, I'm pleading with you. Let's organize for our people. I'm going to tell you something. The store I own in Merrick, the store was doing okay. So as a business owner, I said to myself, I want to buy this building. So I went to the landlord. And I asked him if I could buy the building. So whatever price you're selling it for, he said to me, Mr. Duncan, I couldn't sell you this building. So I asked him why. He said, if I sell you this building, my grandchildren will kill me. The funny thing is, he doesn't have any grandchildren yet. What he's doing, he's preparing for his grandchildren. We must do the same thing. The last story. A friend of mine had one of Marcus Garvey Center in Brooklyn. And downstairs from him was one of those West Indian stores where no West Indian work. My friend went there and talked to the gentleman, and the gentleman said, I own 7 of these stores in the black community. They're all doing well. So my friend said to him, where do you get the money from to own these stores? He said, I go to the Korean Association, and they give me any amount of money I want. But I make sure I pay them back so another Korean can get a loan. So my friend said to him, since we're friends, and since I buy from you, can you introduce me to the Korean Association so I can get a loan? The Korean man starts stuttering instantly. No. He said, Korean Association for Korean people. He said, you're black. You must go to the Black Association. Folks, where's the Black Association?
Right here.
Right here. Marcus Garvey created it for us 100 100 years ago. Black people, one God, one aim, one destiny. Long live Marcus Garvey. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Another round of applause for my God.